So happy birthday to me. This is my birthday breakfast. I'm turning 49 today and I'm treating myself to breakfast for the first time in a long time. I like liver pate sandwiches, so I bought that. It's been a long time since I made sandwiches, and excuse my puffy look. I just woke up. It's 10 o'clock. It's late. I'm so happy with these sandwiches, and this is my coffee maker. I don't drink coffee anymore because I can't afford it, but today I used up some of my old stash, and this makes my soul sing. I drink coffee on special occasions, and this will probably make me talk too much and go ballistic all day. And this is my birthday dress. Woohoo! Can't afford pantyhose, so I use my crunches to keep these stockings up, and I just have one of each. So this is gonna have to do. I'm like Pippi Longstockings, and going out to get some groceries. Before I'm walking down to the city center. It's winter, it's snowy, and I'm gonna see my children in an hour or so. They wanted to meet. We shouldn't meet actually today, but they wanted to buy me some coffee and cake for my birthday. So I'm gonna see them 2 times this week, and it makes me very happy. And so I'm just gonna pick up a few things for tonight before I go. And I used to buy my clothes at this store when I worked at an office. I think she should wear a bra. Oh my God. Why I don't go out to homeless shelter and volunteer for Christmas? Guess what? I'm on the brink of being homeless myself. I've been living in poverty this whole year. The last time I had any kind of income was in February. Since then, I've been hustling my way through the year, and since the summer, I've made very little money, So I might very well be homeless myself in a few weeks or so. Who knows? I'm really struggling. And so why should I volunteer at a homeless shelter? I think that maybe someone should volunteer for me for once, Like, save me from homelessness. Or do you want me to be homeless? I think you do, because, the authorities in Sweden have been working for me to be homeless for years. That is why they took my children. They just took my children because they're going to make me homeless, to teach me a lesson, So why would I want to spend my Christmas at a homeless shelter? Oh, fucking God, my life isn't miserable enough. I have to hang out with other homeless, miserable people. And do you think that I want to make homelessness like my identity? Do you think homeless people have like something in common? I met a lot of homeless people this year, in fact, or people like me on the brink of homelessness that can't. I've been going out with a lot of men. I've been hooking up with a lot of men this year. Around 20 men this year that have followed home, and they have nowhere to live. They won't sleep. They follow me home because they have nowhere to sleep. They sleep at my place. I picked up homeless people at the subway in Stockholm. I've been picked up by homeless men at bars. They need somewhere to sleep, so they offer, their services almost to get somewhere to sleep. I have had homeless men sleep in my children's beds during the summer and autumn. I've been followed men home that seem to have it all together, and when we come home, they are renting a room at some old man's apartment, or they're renting a room at like some shady, apartment somewhere along the highway. They have been kicked out from home. They are not been able to afford their own place after a divorce. They're still basically living with their exes, homeless. They have been in prison, some of them. They've been in prison. They don't have a phone. They don't have a job. God knows how they make money. They're sleeping at some friend's apartment. I've gone home with men that have like Thai women renting a room at their place and paying the bills basically with their labor, because the men can't afford to live there by themselves, so they rent out a room to a woman from a foreign country. Some live with their mom, I've seen it so much. Homelessness comes in different forms, and one thing I know, we have nothing in common that makes us really want to hang out, It's just, homelessness is not an identity. Homelessness is not being able to make it on your own. You're hiring rooms, hiring apartment, living in pool houses, basically, for I don't know what kinds of favors, to be honest, sometimes. And so yeah, homelessness is an existent thing in Stockholm, and I don't think these people are showing up at homeless centers. Also, I am not technically homeless yet. I just don't have any money. But can I go to a homeless shelter to get some food? I don't know. I don't think I even want to. So homelessness is not an homogeneous group of people that have something in common other than they don't have anywhere to live, and I slept over at men's houses that they rent a room in an apartment. They don't even have a kitchen, nothing, They have a room where they live. Adult people, people with divorced people, young people, old people, people who have, just aren't granted a second chance. And why would I like to spend Christmas with these people? I don't know. I don't. It would be really depressing. And I never gotten any help from society to prevent homelessness. In fact, society in Sweden has worked consistently since my divorce to make me homeless. They took my children, they took my money, they didn't get me any help when I asked for it, and now they're probably gonna make me homeless. And then I can never get my children back. And then I maybe have to rent some room from some shady man somewhere, live in his guest room, Yeah, that is really caring for people's safety. So no, and why should I, in this situation, be the one who volunteers at the homeless shelter? I'm the one who you or someone should be volunteering for before it gets bad, before children loses their mom forever, Before I need to fall into crime and abuse and whatever just to have somewhere to live. I'm 50 years old, I'm educated, I've held high-end jobs. I'm almost 50 years old, I turned 49 today, and I don't know why I'm still, in this situation at my age, despite all I did, And there are a lot of us, there are a lot